Everybody, welcome back, and today we are doing a video on products that did not work out for me. Again, I'm gonna do the disclaimer, I'm not hating on anybody because a lot of these companies I freaking love, but for some reason or another these products just didn't work out. And you know that they might work out for you and you may love them, totally cool. Makeup's personal, but if you have my same issues, if you have my same type of skin tone or sensitive eyes or dry skin or older lips that aren't the most beautiful and smooth, then maybe these are some products that you can avoid and just kind of save your money. But anyway, let's jump right into it. So first off, I've got to talk about these. These are the Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Lip Colors. I bought all of these because I got them on sale, and those are some of the colors. Colors are beautiful. I mean, you just get some beautiful, like, metallic, gorgeous. They were kind of in on the metallic matte phase before metallic mattes were even a thing. They dry down. They're extremely hard to remove once you get them on. My problem with these is that they crack and peel almost instantly on me. Like, I will put them on, and I expect that with all liquid lipsticks, it's just the name of the game, but these, it's almost immediately. They just get cracky and peely right around the inner lips, and it's just so sad because these colors are just beautiful. I mean, beautiful, beautiful colors. I would say if Wet n Wild could take these and reformulate them, they would own the liquid lipstick game. Like, these colors, I mean, they're gorgeous, but they just don't work. I mean, I like the paddle, I like the packaging, I like the price point on them. Like I said, I love the colors, but they're just not working for me. So if anybody has any kind of, I'm having such a hard time getting rid of these because I'm like, maybe I can make them work. Maybe I can make them work. That's my philosophy with most makeup products, is that if I get something, I'm gonna be able to make it work. And so if it's made it into this video, like, I've run out of all my options. But if you have a trick for making these work, let me know, because I want to love these so bad. Another product from Wet n Wild that I'm just not digging on, and those are the Fergie. They've been reformulated now as just like the Photo Focus or the whatever they are. The Wet n Wild Velvet Matte Lip Colors. These, I mean, again, you've got some beautiful colors, but my problem is the product is so cheap. It just pops right out, you know, so it'll just fall right out on you. And also, these are not very moisturizing. When I think of like a lip crayon, I want it to be moisturizing and really pretty. I mean, on the lips, and just feel really nice. And again, these colors are beautiful, but I had the problem. I bought 2 of these and I had the same problem with both of them, where the product just falls right out. So the packaging's kind of meh. And when you get them on the lips, again, really, really pretty. But when you get them on the lips, they're so dry. They just accentuate every single lip and nook and cranny in your lips, which is generally not the look you're going for. So again, if you have not perfect, young, beautiful, smooth lips, you might want to pass on these. This is really painful for me talking about things I don't like from Wet n Wild, because you guys know I love that brand, but we're going to get it over with. The next thing I want to talk about is the Wet n Wild Max Volume Mascara. Again, I love the Max Fanatic Mascara, the one that comes like in a tube like this, but it's purple. This one, that one's amazing. This one, no good. I mean, it's a very, very dry formula, which is fine. That doesn't bother me, but it flakes and transfers all over the face within an hour or 2. I mean, it just is not long wearing, and it's going to create a big old mess. And again, it's only a $3 mascara, but there are some amazing $3 mascaras from Wet n Wild. This just doesn't happen to be one of them. And the last thing I'm going to talk about from Wet n Wild, and this is a love-hate kind of product. This is from their new lash fiber set. I really like the mascara as just a plain old everyday mascara. It's got a nice formula. It's one of those formulas. It's not too wet. It's not too dry. It's got a great brush on it. It's very much like the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. But the whole idea of these lash fibers, especially if you have sensitive eyes, I should have known this was not going to be a good idea, but you know, I gotta try stuff. I feel like all it's going to do is mess up your mascara, make your eyes irritated, and give you crunchy spider lashes. So yeah, so I really like this mascara, not as much as like the Max Fanatic or the Mega Length, but it is a good mascara. I do use it on a daily basis, but this is... Guys, I've got one more mascara for you, and this one is from Profusion Mascara. Again, hit or miss. This is a big time miss for me, which is a shame because this mascara, I was really excited about it when I saw they came out with this. Again, it's a really, really dry formula and it's got a rubber brush, so it just doesn't work. It's the same problem as the Max Volume. You put it on and it's immediately all over your face. And yeah, it's only $1, so I'm not mad that I picked it up, but just buyer beware. The next product I want to talk about is from CoverGirl, and these are the CoverGirl True Naked, what are these called? True Naked Eyeliners. I don't know, waterproof eyeliner duo, which is this. Which when you see this, reminds you very much of these Urban Decay 24/7 pencils that came out when the Naked 3 came out. They launched one of these to match every single Naked palette, and I actually have the one that, I have two of them. This one is Venus and Crave, so this goes with the Naked Basics, the first one. Anyway, reminded me very much of this product in the packaging. Now this claims to be long wearing, smooth, and waterproof. They're lying on all 3 counts. This is a very, very hard pencil, and it is very pigmented, but it's not, when you try and put this on your eye, it is not very amenable to just sliding onto your eye. The colors are beautiful, but they are not waterproof. This one, this side right here, again, it's a really pretty color, but you really have to work to get that color on there. Not waterproof, they do not set, they are not long wearing. I mean, they're just gonna, right away they're gonna go. And it's just, I tried wearing it one time and it just got all over the place. So this is $7, but you know, you guys know I love the eyeshadow palettes. I think they're great, you know, alternatives to the Naked palettes. But when you're gonna make a claim like that on a product like this and then, you know, kind of compare it to this, you gotta be able to kind of hold, it's gotta be able to hold its own. Doesn't have to be exactly right, but you can go and buy some NYX pencils that are half the price and just as good. Talk about some hard candy. So hard candy came out a while ago with these Fierce Effects lipsticks, which look like this. Packaging is adorable. Immediately got sucked in. And you open it up and you get a, I mean, they have some really interesting colors. So this one, let me swatch all of these. This one is Prowler. This is 105 Prowler, which is this right here. Then I have Newly Buried, which is this really pretty purple color. Right there. Then I have a Provocative, which is this color right here. It's like a pink with some like sparkle in it. And then I have Thunder, which is a dark bluish purple. So right there. So those are the colors. So beautiful colors. The packaging is awesome. It feels heavy. It feels very nice and high end, but my problem is with the lipsticks. They are so greasy and patchy that they're almost just completely unwearable, at least for me. You know, again, I don't even know if you can see how this one is just gotten streaky and patchy just while sitting on my hand. And I almost got drawn into buying some more of these because they have some more colors like yellows and greens and blues, which I just thought was amazing for the price. They're like $5 a piece, but they're just not a good lip product for me because they're just slip and slide all over my face and it's just a big old mess. Let's talk about another product that is from a brand that I love, and this is the Revlon Colorstay Skinny Liquid Liner. I got this a couple of years ago. I actually did a review on this and I found it in my, it was not a very favorable review, and I found it in my collection and I thought, well, let's try it again. This stuff is so black. You get such a black, nice, precise line. It's just beautiful. So nice black, you get nice precision, but this, the minute it goes on my eyes start watering like crazy. I mean, like tears rolling down my face. So I'm not sure what's in it that is causing my eyes to do that, but if you have sensitive eyes, I would go with something like the Jordana Cat Eyeliner in, what is it, Black Leather. Love that one. I'm wearing it today. It's beautiful, precise, has a gorgeous, nice, small brush tip. Just so much easier. I mean, these are just, or even if you want to go with the Wet n Wild or the e.l.f. that look just like this, I just think that for the price this is, if you have sensitive eyes, you're going to be disappointed because there's something in here that just makes my eyes water like crazy, and it's not cute, especially after you've done like an eye look that you really like. because then you're just disappointed and it sucks. All right, the next thing I want to talk about is from Milani, and that is the Prep Set Go Transparent Face Powder and the Prime Perfection Oil-Free Hydrating and Pore Minimizing Primer. These are both $10. First off, I was like, that's really kind of steep, especially since all the primers from like Maybelline and CoverGirl are all, you know, right around $7, $8. This one reminds me exactly of the Wet n Wild Coverall Primer, which is like $3 or $4. It has that same kind of Elmer's glue scent to it. It's got the same kind of lotiony texture. I mean, really, I did not see anything in this product. Didn't make my, I mean, it blends out clear. I don't know what I'm trying to show you. So yeah, it's a good lotion that hydrates your skin and, you know, helps your makeup go on a little bit smoother. But I feel like you can get the same thing, the same effect from the Wet n Wild Coverall Primer for half the price, less than half the price. So this was kind of a wah-wah for me. And then with the powder, I feel like this powder is not very soft. I mean, it's soft, but it's like, it's almost like cakey, just even on your fingers. So this powder just cakes up so fast. It doesn't really go on evenly. It's just cakey, and I mean, you're gonna get a white cast on your face almost immediately when you put this on. At least I did. So both of these products I was kind of like just not impressed with at all, and especially for the price. Again, you can get translucent powders in the drugstore for so much cheaper than $10. All right, let's talk about a foundation. This is the Mineral Wear Talc-Free All-in-One ABC Cushion Foundation with SPF 50 from Physicians Formula. This, I talked about this in my foundations review video. I was just not impressed with this. I was expecting a lot more from it for the $17 price tag. And I pretty much have used this up just because I just wanted to use it up, and I was using a powder that kind of helped salvage it, which was the Revlon Nearly Naked. I was just kind of using it as an everyday foundation, but this just would break up really bad on me all right here, like within 2 or 3 hours. Just not good. Now, if this was $5 or $6, I could totally get over it and use this as a just kind of all over color, just kind of light layer of SPF protection on my day-to-day. Throw some powder over it. But the fact that this is $17 in the drugstore, I was expecting a lot more from it, and I just did not get it. And this was just kind of a product for me. All right, let's talk about some non-makeup things. These are, I bought two, this one's so gross and I'm sorry I can't get it clean, Duo Brush On Adhesives. This one is the dark one and this one is just the regular one, or these both are supposed to have vitamins in them. These I do not like. I use the Duo Glue every day. I used it today, works just fine. These are, it's something with the formula where it's just not thick enough to make my eyelashes stick. It just doesn't hold the eyelashes in place. Really nice concept, and you know, again, I'm probably gonna go back just to the Revlon one because it works so well, but these, I just feel like one end or the other is going to be popping off. So yeah, both of these were kind of a dud for me, which is kind of disappointing because it's just a nice convenient thing. I just need to go back and get my Revlon one that I used to use all the time. But I really like the Duo Glue that comes in the tube, but these, again, I don't feel they're thick enough and they just don't get the job done. So we are almost done, guys. Next product I want to talk about is the Glitterati Glitter Gel Palette. This one is the one Call Me Sparkles. This is from Hard Candy. I saw this and I was like, oh, that's so pretty. It'd be pretty just to dab on the eyes, this and that. This, again, you know, I kind of got suckered in by the glitter because I'm 5 and I see something sparkly and I want it. It's really, I mean, it's just not user friendly. I think you're better off just using a glue. Like, the glitters are really, really pretty, but they don't set down. It's a blue. What other color can I show you? They don't set down. They're just difficult to wear and to use. They're going to transfer up onto your eyelids. I mean, which is just a shame because there is glitter all the way through the gel. It's just not a user-friendly product. I think this was about $10. Really pretty. So if this is something that you can make work, this is probably something I'm going to keep around for Halloween, things like that, and just use it on my face and body. But as far as on my eyes, it is just, it's not very user-friendly. So if you're looking at this and are kind of drawn in by it, I would probably go and get some glitters from NYX or even Hard Candy and pass on these and just get some good glitter glue. e.l.f. sells a really good one, and so does NYX. So this would be a pass for me if I had to do it all over again. Last thing I want to talk about, things that just did not work out for me, and I've talked about this before, but I thought, hey, I'd bring it up in this video. It's this palette right here, the Rock Nudes. And again, I talked about it in the What's New at the Drugstore, is that I look at this palette and it just inspires me, and I want it to be so good. And I love Maybelline so much, and I want them to do so well that I keep buying these palettes in hopes that they'll be good. And every time I'm just disappointed. And I think it's just that these shadows, they pack these shadows so freaking hard, you can hardly get any pigmentation out of them. Like, it's just, and when you do, it's crumbly and dry and just kind of blah. So this is a really big disappointment for me. Again, just because I look at it. Do you ever just look at a palette and you get so inspired by it that you just can't wait to get your hands on it? Like, when I saw this, I was like, yes, so good, gonna be so good, dramatic and dark, vampy, grungy, you know, rocker eyes. And I got it and I was like, come on, Maybelline, because some of their other shadows are so good. You look at their color tattoos, you look at those quads, the Color Studio quads, so good. And this is just not catching up to what else is in the drugstore right now. Alright guys, so those are just some products that did not work out for me and that I wouldn't necessarily recommend. Again, I love these brands. I think they're amazing. There's not a brand in there that I don't have things that I just love and have raved about. But these just didn't jive with me. So let me know what products are kind of disappointing for you, or what you think about these products. You might love something in here. Maybe you have a way of making it work, and if you do, let me know, because I'm always willing to go back and reevaluate. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, let me know if you'd like to see kind of these. I was like, for the longest time, didn't want to do this video because I hate hating on products, but you know, you gotta take the good with the bad. So, but let me know if you like these. And again, thank you so much for hanging out and talking about makeup with me. But I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.